Now to what some are calling the Great Drought of 2011. The state of Texas, for one of the 14 states suffering and sweltering through this disaster. Some have been comparing to the Dust Bowl of the 1930s, an epic drought the experts started tracking back in February. It hasn't stopped spreading, now covers just about the entire lower third of this country. Water supplies are drying up, crops, cattle are dying, and there's no relief in sight, sadly. NBC's Tan Trung is in Waller, Texas, just north of Houston tonight. Tan, good evening.
Brian, good evening to you. This drought is choking the life out of cattle and crops. Just take a look at this parched cornfield. One of the hardest hit areas is right here in Texas, where the first 6 months of this year have been the driest in more than a century. The drought that's baking a massive swath of the southern U.S. is the most extreme since scientists started tracking drought conditions more than a decade ago. Almost 12% of the country is now enduring a brutal combination of high temperatures and too little rain. In Texas, 213 of 254 counties have been declared disaster areas. Some ranchers struggling to feed their cattle are forced to either sell or slaughter them. Normally fertile farmlands are bone dry. The Texas Farm Bureau says the state's wheat crop is a loss, and hardest hit here is cotton, which accounts for half of the U.S. crop. Estimated agricultural losses in Texas alone total more than $3 billion.
Are you ready? Do you have what it takes to not only survive hard times, but also thrive in them? In times like these, the most valuable currency we have is food and food reserves. It is more precious than gold, oil, and cash. Food is our greatest dependency, because when you're hungry, nothing else matters. You know it, and I know it. You can't control earthquakes, floods, or the real estate meltdown. But if you have food, you have personal solutions to how these things affect you. Register right here, right now, and order your 6 free meals so you can truly discover what the currency of the future and your freedom taste like.